So let's talk about the support system for the entire horse, which is the hooves. This type of support system was mastered by architecture and the Romans. You can see here this flying buttress. Let's look at the next photograph and you can see the point I'm getting to. If you can visualize the blue lines as your horse's hooves and the red your horse's spine and top line. Of course, this arch is exaggerated, but the concept can still be understood that the hooves are the support system to the weight of the horse. If you have low underrun heels and long toes, you don't have a base for the entire weight of the horse to stand on. This is why everyone says no hoof, no horse. Now let's look closer at the type of hoof that you have to actually support the weight of the horse. Here I marked in red, this is the actual buttress in the hoof. You can see the actual arch of the sole here, and the buttress sits in the back of the hoof that supports the entire weight of the horse. Here's the bottom view of the buttress that I marked in blue. This is the first area of contact that your horse steps while walking, and that's why the buttress is naturally located back here in the back of the hoof. This is what takes the weight of the horse. The horse steps here, compressing the digital cushion, which then pushes the foot up and over the toe. You can remember the first photo I showed of the Roman arches. Imagine if you would take the buttress away, the arch would fall. The same goes for the hoof. Here you can see the buttress outlined in blue that holds support of the hoof, and red is the line where if you lower the buttress to the widest part of the frog, like every farrier does, and a lot of barefoot drummers, but a farrier to apply the shoe, you have now removed the support system of the hoof. And what happens? Your heels underrun, the outer wall underruns, and you lose support. Ligaments and tendons become stressed, and your horse is now mechanically lame. And then you lose support through the top line and the spine of your horse, and this is when you can get kissing spines and all kinds of other issues. So let's go deeper inside the hoof. What does this picture remind you of? The Roman arch, correct? Look how nature has built this internal arch support system within the coffin bone. So here's one of my online Apex trim clients that applied my trim to their horse. This horse was obviously not being ridden. He was very uncomfortable in his body. And the only changes that were applied to this horse were the rehabbing of the hooves. This is just a few months into my trim. You can see the results. You can visually see the lifting of the top line because now the horse has an upright buttress. The buttress has been regrown and he has balanced hooves. So you can imagine the change that this horse is feeling. And this was just by the trim.